WGBH is a world-renowned public media organization. Everybody knows some of the titles that we produce, Masterpiece, Nova, Frontline, a ton of educational and kids content that is known all over the world. It is a focus of GBH to produce the best possible programming, to make sure we educate and entertain and inspire as many people as we can, and that is where individual donations come into play. And without the individual donations, there is no way that we would be able to do any of the mission that we set out to do. We realize we don't simply have enough data to understand our donor base. So collecting the data in one point, making sure we understand it, analyzing it, and then effectively using it is something that we really needed RedPoint to come into the picture and help us with. When they came in, they helped us organize basically the way that we think about data and really shifted the paradigm within our shop to make sure that we understand the individual donor, the individual constituent, and individual prospect. If somebody cares about Downton Abbey or Curious George, we want to know that. We had to establish a strong data framework that allows us to realize that about the donors and use that to communicate with them and make their donation meaningful. RedPoint, first of all, helped us remove a lot of duplicates in our file, made us realize the quality of data that we have, and helped us establish one single identity of a donor across all of our data sources that allowed us to engage with donors and prospects and our members across all the channels that we engage with them on, finding people where they are as opposed to where we wanted them to be. That really made quite a difference in our marketing, in our approach, in our costs, and that is really the solution that RedPoint has brought to us. The RedPoint team was absolutely great coming in and setting everything up. But then really being there to hold our hand initially, it proved to be very quick kind of adoption that we have seen across our teams, that people have really taken to the interface being much more intuitive than the tools that we have been able to use before. As we are collecting more and more data, we will start understanding the donor behavior a lot more. We've applied this in our digital fundraising already, where we can now call out messaging to donors that is based on their behavior rather than on the timing of our marketing. It's just understanding donor behavior and understanding what content they care about, and I would believe that eventually it will trickle into how we actually develop content. That is why we all do this. We want to basically create more great kids programming, more great drama. RedPoint is really helping us with our core business.